It's your boy Tose On Deck, hitting the streets, doing what it is I do, giving you another OnDeckMag.com classic. Today, I'm all the way out in Queens, man, sitting down with the beautiful Vivian Billings, better known as Gossip Viv. Y'all know her from the VH1 reality show, The Gossip Game. She's currently the host of This Is 50 Radio on ThisIs50.com. Y'all make sure y'all check out every Wednesday up on there. She's the owner of the blog, Hip Hop Gossip site. So she's doing her thing, man, and I ain't even gonna lie, I'm a bit nervous. Y'all might see the bit of the jitters from a nigga, but this is what I do, man. You know, I make the streets pop whenever I hit the spot. Whatever the fuck that even mean. But hey, this is Tose On Deck, man. OnDeckMag.com. Shout out to the team, Chase, Mr. Face, Queens, Gossip Viv. We out there. Let's get it. Yo, what up? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Tose On Deck, on the street, On Deck Mag. Here with our first celebrity guest, Miss Vivian Billings. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Y'all know the owner of the Hip Hop Gossip site, ThisIs50.com, star of Gossip Game on VH1.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a lot of credentials, and we've been trying so hard to get you. Thank you for doing this. We really appreciate it. And let's just get this started, man. So what got you into blogging?
I was just around a lot of things. I'll put it like that. I was around a lot of things, and then I would hear people talk about certain things that happened that I was around, and it didn't go down the way that they said it did. So when I put it out, I would get a lot of response from it. And so I just continued that.
So do you remember who or what was your first blog about?
My first blog? I have no idea.
You don't remember?
That's years ago. I'm up in age. I don't remember everything.
How long did you start blogging?
Back in 2004.
Yeah.
In 2000, that's 10 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember your first interview?
My on-camera interview?
Yeah.
My first on-camera interview was with Joe Budden.
Joe Budden? How was that?
Very much how you're feeling, kind of nervous. That's how I was.
You didn't have to put that on camera.
Well, we gonna put that on camera. I was very nervous, and a lot of people ripped me a new asshole on YouTube. Thanks to all my YouTube haters, and they said my interview sucked. And you could tell I was not comfortable with the whole interview process. Yeah. You know, and my husband was filming it, so it was just like it was a lot. And that was years ago. Years ago. Before 11 Hip Hop, before all of that. Before signing to Eminem, before Slaughterhouse, it was just Joe Budden. Yeah. And Pump It Up days. Days. So it was years ago.
So before blogging, what else were you doing? What was you into?
I was the talent coordinator for All Access DVD magazine, which was owned by my husband, and you know, I would call up the celebrities like, hey, we want you on our DVD magazine. Can we set that up? Or, you know, speak to the PR. So that's what I was doing before that. I mean, I also had a regular job, but I was, you know, doing that also.
So how was your time on the Gossip Game?
How was my time?
Yeah, how was it?
Very interesting. It was, you know, it is what it is. Y'all saw what it was.
Will there be a season 2?
I can't say, and someone started a rumor on my Instagram because they hacked my Instagram page, one of my children. Shouts to Kaden. But I can't say.
You never spoke to, what's her name, Mona? Mona about it?
No, I'm not speaking to Mona about that.
Why not? I mean, don't you want to know?
A lot of people, alright. Mona was the creative producer. That wasn't her show. Yes. That show belongs to Tone Boots.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, she was just brought on board as a creative director. But because she's Mona, everybody's like, oh, it's Mona's show.
Okay. How did you get on that show?
How did I get on it? I had a friend who was very cool with the producers, and they were looking for an extra person, and they wanted somebody who wasn't like, they didn't have a big name, and I certainly did not have a big name. A lot of people didn't even know who the hell I was. But they wanted somebody kind of controversial, and my website kind of brought that. And then I'm a type of person that I say what I mean what I say. So they were like, all right, we need to meet this girl. So I did an interview with the producer, Tone. He loved me. He said, yo, I need you to meet with the VH1 execs. And I did. They loved me. And they were like, yo, we need you to meet Mona. Mona was the last person. Usually you meet Mona first. And then everybody else. But Mona was the last person I met with.
So here's a question now. I don't know. I'm slow. I have no idea. But what's the difference between journalists and bloggers?
Journalists are people who actually go to school and they get their degree.
Okay.
And they can write, and according to urban legend, they go out and they do all the footwork and research, as where bloggers like myself are kind of put down like the bottom of the barrel, and we don't do research and all that other stuff, which I don't think is true at all, because I do my research. The thing about bloggers is if we hear a rumor, we put it out as such. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to be, oh, you said this and you said it was true. No, we put it out as a rumor. Now, however you read that rumor, however you took it, that's your business. But we put it out there and we let them know, this may or may not be true. So, I mean, that's the difference. But a lot of people, they love coming to us, bloggers, because we're entertaining.
So why do you think, I heard in the interview, I think it was the Power 105 interview, that the bloggers at the bottom of the entertainment business.
No, that was on the show.
Yeah.
The question was raised between all of us ladies, who was the top ranking, which was obviously TV. And then, and then they kind of wanted an order. So obviously TV was first, radio, then the internet, then magazines, and that kind of thing. And bloggers were at the bottom of the barrel, according to how everybody felt. And I'm not going to lie to you, I'm a blogger, and I feel like I'm put at the bottom of the barrel because I'm a blogger.
So your website, Hip Hop Gossip Site, yeah. What makes that different from the rest, from the media takeouts and all the other?
Well, I'm not as popular.
Totally
media
disagree.
takeout is great. I love it. I know everybody says they hate it, but I find myself going there all the time to see like what the hell they're writing about. What's different about me is that I like to give both sides. If I hear a rumor about you, regardless of what kind of relationship I have with you, I'm gonna put it out and say, this is a rumor about Tose. You know what I mean? But then the beauty of it is, I'll call you up and I'll say, Tose, this is the rumor that's going on. Let's sit down and talk about it. And then at that point, you have every opportunity to be like, you know what? Let me straighten out this rumor, or fuck it, let them run wild with it. So that I feel like I give both sides. A lot of the times, I don't feel websites give the celebrities a chance to vindicate themselves against something that may or may not be true. That's the difference.
So there was never a time that you was torn, like say a friend, you heard a rumor about a friend and said, do I want to put this out?
No, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of things that I get that I don't put out. And it's not because, it may be because we're friends, but a lot of times that doesn't affect it. It may be something like, I don't want to out nobody. That's not my job to out somebody. Like, it's one thing, oh, your baby mama and this and that, but it's another thing to like out people. And I'm not malicious, and that's not my intent, and that's not what I'm here to do.
So what was the craziest rumor you heard about yourself?
The craziest rumor about myself is that I fuck for interviews.
I can contest that that's not true.
Not at all. So, a lot of people, even before the show, there was people who put up, like little articles on their little website saying that that's what I did to get some of the artists that I was getting. Because, like I said, I didn't have a major name, but I was getting artists. Like, I was interviewing Nelly. I was interviewing, all these other rappers that maybe somebody from a bigger website wasn't able to get. So they were like, how the hell did this chick come along? And, she was able to do that. And what people don't know is a lot of times my husband was filming the interviews for me. Or he was the connect, the in-between go-to guy. So, I mean, they could say what they want. I know what it is.
So, tell us a little bit about your clothing line. Does you have a clothing line?
Actually, it's not my clothing line. It's my husband's clothing line. And I was just helping to promote it. It's called Rich and Famous. And it consists of t-shirts, snapbacks, and varsity jackets.
And where can they get that?
At IamRichandFamous.com.
I am, okay. So I'm not going to hold you up for too long. I just wanted people to know because a lot of people, like you said, a lot of people didn't know who you was before the Gossip Game.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted, if somebody was to Google you,
Mm-hmm.
what will pop up?
Vivian defends her son Caden. When you pop in Vivian Billings and who is she, that's all that's gonna come up is Vivian and Caden, Vivian and Caden, Vivian and Caden. You know, and as funny as it is now, back then when it was going on, it wasn't funny to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, you know, when you talk about my kids, that's a sensitive subject for me. I don't like to do that because I'm not talking about nobody's kids.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's funny now because it's like, how much more can we go into Vivian and Caden? So,
Mm-hmm.
that's what you'll find when you Google it.
So do you still have beef with Steph Love over there?
I don't say anybody's name. You can have all kind of names roll over your tongue. I'm not saying nobody's name. And I can tell you this. I am not happy with what went down, and I don't think I'll ever be happy with what went down.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just about it. Again, I want to thank you so much for doing this interview on Deck.
Okay.
I'm out in Queens, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
My hood.
Yeah. Y'all know where I'm from. I'm from the BX all day, but I'm a Met fan, so I think I got a hood pass, right? No?
Oh, I don't know. You know, they Yankee lovers out here.
In Queens?
Yes, sir.
Get out. Listen, I'm from the Bronx and I'm a Met fan. Down me if you want to. I don't give a damn. But yo, this has been another OnDeckMag.com interview. Again, thank you so much. I hope to do some more work with you in the near future. Good luck in the near success. And, you know, this has been On Deck, another exclusive. Vivian Billings, Gossip Viv. We signing out. Peace.
Later.
Do you get any flack behind what you write in your blogs?
Do I get any flack? Sometimes I get flack, not all the time.
What was your biggest?
I think the biggest flack I ever got was this story that I did about broke pennies and
Rich dollars.
And whatever you might say. And his daughter's mother reached out to me. You know, she wanted to put this video out, and I was cool with it because the mother was cool with it. You don't understand what I'm saying? It wasn't like I was putting his business and somebody asked me to do this and it was the child's parent. So I felt like I wasn't violating.
Okay.
He felt like I was violating, and so a miscommunication transpired. I offered to apologize. I offered to make things right, and he didn't. He wasn't down with it, because then that was a whole snowball effect for me having an issue with Erica Mena, and you know, he got into a little Twitter war. I put out her number, she put out my number, I put out his number. I was close to putting out his address, so it got a little ugly. But that's, to me, I don't even like to talk about it.
So the rumor with you breaking Erica Mena's ribs?
That's not a rumor. I didn't do it. I don't know. I don't know nothing about that.
So how did you get hooked up with This Was 50?
Actually, that was all God, because I got a phone call from Nelson. Shouts to Nelson, and he was like, "Listen, I'm thinking of bringing This Is 50 Radio back, and I would love for you to be the host. So if you down, we would love to have you." And I said, "I'm down." And so that's how it worked out. You know, why I say it was God is because I heard a lot of chicks were interviewing for that. I didn't even know that was a position that was open. But chicks with some pretty major names tried out and were not asked to stay.
So for somebody like myself who wants to get on that show, how would they go about that?
You would have to contact P.
Okay.
And P will set that up.
Okay. And P is your manager. All right. So now we got.
All right.
So again,
So stop being nervous.
I'm a little nervous. If you don't mind, you know, you're Vivian Billings, like.
I'm Gossip Gossip Viv. So I'm putting all my government name out there.
Listen, this is on deck. You know what I'm saying? Vivian Billings, Gossip Viv, however you name yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm nervous. What you want me to do?
I'm not gonna say what's it. Let's give him a name. Anthony Simmons. I'm not saying Anthony Simmons. I call you Tose. Call me Gossip Viv.
Gossip Viv?
Yeah.
That's what you want to go by.
That's what I go by.
Don't you go by the New York's Gossip
That
Girl?
was years ago, and Angela switched that name for me. Angela gave me Gossip Viv.
I love you, Angela. Angela Yee, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
That's my girl. She gave me Gossip Viv, and it stuck, and I like the way it sounds.
Okay, Gossip. So she named you that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
That's
know
what
that.
I just told you, but you ain't paying attention because the nervousness.
I'm nervous. What do you want me to do? I'm nervous. You are our first celebrity interview.
I like that you say that because I don't feel like a celebrity, but if you say it, I'll take it.
Well, listen, then. You could be humble all you want. You are who you are, and you're a celebrity in our eyes.
All right, that's cool. I'll take it.
Imagine, you know. I actually have a Twitter question for you.
A Twitter question.
A Twitter question.
Lord, here we go.
Yeah, the Twitter question is, why did you marry your husband and not me? Actually, no, my fault. That was my question.
Okay.
No. All right. This is on deck, man. We signing out. Peace.
That was a good one. You caught me off guard.